welcome. My name's Beck and you're watching Beck's Crafty Nook. Welcome to another vlog. Today is Monday. I've got a lot to catch you up on of what happened on the weekend. So it was Mother's Day and I got to open my Mother's Day presents. So I'll show you what the girls got me. Lucy got me this cute photo frame. And what else? Oh, that's right. She got me this cute little mug that says Best Mum. Super cute. It's pink. Hand wash only. I think this must be Cricut. Yep. And then Charlie got me some kitchen stuff. Where should I put this? Charlie got me this cute chopping board and it has all these flowers engraved on it. That's really pretty. Doesn't say where it's from. smallgiftideas.com.au. Yeah, so very pretty. And then it came with this as well, and I'm not quite sure what it's for. I don't know, is it a tea towel? Got this, Mum's Kitchen. I feel like it's like a banner or a tea towel, I'm not sure. I'm guessing it's a tea towel. So that was really cute. And then we went to the pub with friends for lunch. How's this? Let's put all this away. And we got this beautiful little rose, which is still perfectly nice. And it smells so good too. I'll put that in here. We're filming on the new phone. What do you think? I think the quality is pretty nice, and it means that we've got lots and lots of storage. I got the 250 gigs. The only thing that went wrong with the phone is that it didn't come with a physical SIM. So I ordered a physical SIM and it didn't come, and then I tried to do like the eSIM and it says you're not registered for that. So I am going to try and take the SIM card out of this one and see if it fits, and if it doesn't I'm gonna have to call Optus, but ain't nobody got time for that because we have to work on the custom horse. I still didn't do it. And then I got a text message this morning from Corinne saying, hey, have you got a photo of the finished horse? No, I don't, because I didn't do it. So in case you weren't here last week, I'll just give you a quick recap. Let me get the whip out. Okay, here's the project bag. So we're making this pattern, but I'm customizing it to be a horse that is a memorial horse for a horse that passed away. And I can't show you the photo because she did specifically request I don't distribute her photos, but I might be able to find like a stock image of a similar horse. So this is what we have so far. And so the horse has like a lot of white on this leg, a little bit on that, and it's like black and brown. It's like a chestnut kind of color, and then it has black hair, and on the face it has a black muzzle that has a little thing of gray and a little thing of white, and then dark, like dark brown. So we're just going to use this brown. And so to complete the horse, I had a lot of trouble with putting the color where it should be, because on the pattern you don't know what's the front, what's the back, and you kind of, because you know this horse, it doesn't matter because it's all white, like this is a unicorn. So looking at the picture and looking at the pattern, I've written out like a quick, you know, where are the increases. And so, yeah, I've written out the rounds, and the rounds are joined with a slip stitch. They're not spiraled, which is good. And so I can see as I make it, you know, I start here and I go around and slip stitch here. Now I know where it has like a tiniest little white patch here. Like it's mostly dark with like maybe 3 stitches. So I've decided what round I'm going to put them in. And as I wrote this out and had a look at the pictures, I could see where the shaping was coming from. Because you've got, I need to put black and grey and white. But I spoke with Corinne because I started black, grey, white, but the black was too stark. So we're just going to do a little bit of grey, a little bit of white. I have written down the first two. I was going to do black and white, but I think I'll just do, sorry, grey then white. I think I'll just do one. Grey, white, and then go brown. And then I've written down where this round is. I think it's round 7. And the position, I'm going to put just that little bit of white. So that's taken all the stress out of the color change, which is why I was procrastinating on making it. So it's 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. We're going to quickly get this head done. And then, yeah, the hair shouldn't take too long and the ears. We'll get it together. We'll take a photo and nobody will know except for you and me. Okay. So I'm using the Portercraft. So I've got white, black, grey and brown. So we're not going to put the black in there because there's just not enough rounds and it was too much. So we're going to go grey, white patch, black hair, boom, done. I think we're going to do just plain black eyes in the 18mm. And maybe we'll put like a little stitch for like brown eyes. And then we have a second horse to do, which is a golden horse, and she's chosen the color for that. That horse is much simpler. It has a much bigger white patch, but now I've got the instructions visually written out for myself. I can decide, you know, I can circle the stitches where I think the white should go. And then it just has like a scar on its shoulder, but what we're going to do there is just embroider that on with some thin chenille yarn. So I'm going to get to that. I might do a little time lapse. Why not? We've got storage now. And yeah, I'll check back with you. And nobody's going to know. Okay, see you soon. Hi, I just stopped the time lapse because I found like the little nose that I did before that wasn't quite right, so I can show you the difference. I thought I'd undone it, but here it is. So this was the original one I did that had black, white. Oh yeah, and then I was going to do a bit of black up the face, but I'm not going to do that. We're just going to do a brown face with the little white patch that it needs, because on the horse up its face is darker in the middle, but we're not going to get that too crazy with it. Yeah, so the black to the white was just a bit not right, so that's that. So here we are. I had to restart it 3 times because I couldn't close the magic circle, so I ended up doing like 2 chain, and then I just got my needle and I sewed that tighter in. So we've done our grey round, we've done the white, we're going to do the rest of the head in brown, and then when we get up to row 7 in between these increases, we're going to put like 1, 2, 3 stitches, or 1, 2, 3, 4. And yes, then we're going to do brown ears and do the black hair, and I think that will be okay. But yeah, you can see how that was like, no, that's not right. And also, yeah, I think I was being too ambitious trying to get the black, you know, the darker brown in as well. But we don't have a darker brown. Like, blanket yarn for us just doesn't, you know, in Australia come in a lot of different colours. So yeah, we're just going to stick with the brown. So let's get back to it. Okay, here we are. I'm nearly finished the head, so I'm up to the second last row, and I've got to stuff it. I kept feeling like it was like way too big, and it's like very slightly lopsided. Hopefully we can fill that out with stuffing. I felt like it was going to be too big, but I think it'll be all right. And then I wasn't sure about the eyeballs, but I think these are 18s. And then we'll put that little bit of embroidery to give it like brown eyes and make it look a little bit bigger. I think the white spot turned out okay, because then we're going to have the mane sort of start here. So I think that'll be nice, just the tiniest little bit of white. So I think we're okay. I'm just going to stuff it, finish it up, and stick it on. Alright, so far so good. So I've just cut this yarn off because we're going to attach. Now let me just double check the body part, because I was pretty sure we left it, yep, with the hole up the top. Okay. So, things went well with stuffing, that it's the right shape and it looks good. I kept measuring it up against the body. I don't know if I said this before, because the head looked huge. Okay, let's just pull this through. And we'll use this to sew the head on. We'll get the good old amigurumi sticks out. And so I just stuffed the body a little firmer as well. Because I just had a look. It's been since February. This poor lady is waiting for her order. And so, yeah, with the stuffing, looking pretty good. Now once we've got the ears and the mane and we do that little embroidery, it looks pretty cute. And yeah, let me just check the side profile. They give you lots of photos. Yes, it looks like we sew it on, just leaving like 1 or 2 rounds there. That looks good. Okay, stick time. I've been using these as knitting needles, and I'm thinking a video I'm going to do today after I finish this horse is making our own knitting needles or amigurumi sticks. Let's just give that a little stabby. Look, he's got a little ear. And then this is the other side. I have a purple pair. I've been cleaning up. I don't know where they are. So let's just check. And so we can stab this on and just check everything looks even. Then we get that little bit at the back. We might even, I just have some double pointed needles here. Double check. So you don't want to poke your eye out on a knitting needle. Where's the other one? Here. Just to really stabilize that head where it's supposed to go. Okay, so we've got that little bit, a few rows hanging over. Does it look even? The eyeballs look a little, but in real life it looks okay. I think we can, when we do the embroidery, make sure it looks even. Yeah, I think he looks good. Alright, so we'll sew that on. So I also made some frogs over the weekend. That's why I didn't do this, because I'm just obsessed with making frogs. But this week we have to film a heap of videos, and then that way I can just keep editing on the days that I'm not at home. And now we have the storage to do so, we can do that. It also means we can get back into some blanket projects and get those videos, you know, each time you do a little bit, because we have so many blanket whips that I really want to make it a goal to finish some works in progress. Yeah, so we have some pattern reviews that we can do this week. After I finish this horse, yeah, I think the amigurumi stick tutorial will be a good one. I should be able to get some views out of that. A lot of like how-to videos or tutorials will get good views. And my vlog got okay views last week. Thank you to the 10 people who watched it. And if you're returning, thank you as well. So yeah, I think I'll continue the vlogs. You've got to do like at least 8 of one video to see if it's successful or not. And I'm able to do a Will It Market and a pattern review for the snake and the little crabbies that I made. So that is all good. Amigurumi sticks are just the best. They really help you be able to sew the head to the body. And I really like these needles that are angled. Ooh, don't fail me now. Oh wait. Oh, everything about this is nerve-wracking. Yeah, they've got the little point. So when you go in, it comes out by itself. Yeah, custom orders, just not for me. And then after this, we've got to make the second horse. So I think I'll finish this horse, send a photo. It's only 10:15, so we're doing okay. She's never going to know that I didn't actually do it till now. And sorry for my heavy breathing as well. Like, I don't know why. So anyway, yeah, she's never going to know. It's just our little secret. And as predicted, like, I was avoiding it for no reason. Everything's fine. Except my yarn just split. Okay. Yeah, this yarn does split and stuff. I might have to cut that. Oh, okay. Might have to cut that little bit off. I actually have a little rubbish bin in here now, which is so handy. I'm not leaving rubbish everywhere. Can you hear the dog snoring? Pretty sure that's Sizzle. Dave came in before. You didn't really see it on the time lapse. But we had like a full little snuggle. Yeah, we got to start making dragons. Got heaps of friends requesting dragons. So I said, I'm just going to make a heap and do like a drop. And I want to get my website up and going. I couldn't do it before because my email is full, even though I deleted like 600 messages. It's just a Hotmail account. But I need it to reinstate the website. Ta-da! See head. She is on. Okay, I'm going to do this embroidery. I'm going to get the ears done. We'll get it all together. I'll probably check in with you when I'm ready to sew those ears on. Are we on? Yeah, I think that's pretty good. All right, see you soon. Update, it's 11:30. Yeah, 11:20. And I'm starving, so I'm heating up some food. I've moved the ears just one row back. I had them here. And I've put I made the strands, and then looks really sparkly. Then I crocheted a couple of rows just to like give us something to sew it onto. So I wove in most of the ends. I've left a few so that we can sew it on. The pattern asks, it doesn't do like a main at the front, and it said 40 chain. This is 10 chain to do here, and I'll just tack it down all around. I think that's cute. Goes in his face just like the real horse. So I sent Corinne a picture of like this, and then a side view where I had done one of these, but now I've made 2 lots of 3. Same, I've just made like back and forth slip stitches or single crochets so that I can actually sew it on. So we're going to put the ears on, put that little mane on. I'm going to eat first, and then we're going to put 2 of these at the back, and then I'm going to make 1 more and sort of fold it around, and that will be our tail. And then boom, we are done with this horse. So, yep, that's the update. So I've got my lunch. I'm watching Amazing Paige do her crafting for her market. I'm having potato and sausage. And I got the little doggies, of course, snuggled up with me. It's 12 past 12 and we've gone and done it. Is this champagne? It turned out pretty cute. I think we're okay. Yeah, little horsey is finished. We'll take some glamour photos and we'll send the last things to Corinne. So I ended up doing this little bit more stitching here and here and here. So we joined it in like a 3 pattern, like a little triangle. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the hair, and he can wear it, you know, either side or straight down the back. And then the tail I did 4, and I was smart. Instead of doing each single one and then sewing them all together, I just chained and did the next one and chained and did the next one. So I'll probably do that for these ones next time. But yeah, I think the eyes turned out cute with the embroidery. The nose is nice. Yeah, I think it's cute. Turned out like the pattern. So yep, I've just got to send the photo. We'll do glamour photos and I'll pop them in here. I think his little fringe and his little white spot turned out good. Just the tiniest little bit of white. But the real horse has like, it's quite dark in here, but I don't have a darker brown. And the nose is pretty good too. I'm happy with it. So then we've got to start on their next horse, which is Baccarat, he's like a real gold color. I'll try and get a photo of a similar horse that I can pop up here. It's like a real gold and he has a scar on his shoulder. So I use this, oh, I thought it was Bella Baby. It's the same size as Bella Baby, but it was the velvet yarn that I got from Kmart. So I just used that little bit. Whoop, got rubbish in my hand too. Just this little bit of this, just around those dark eyes to give him brown eyes, make them look just that little bit bigger. The 18mm were too big. So yes, I know it looks lopsided on camera, but it looks okay in person. It is in the same row and everything. But yeah, it looks pretty okay in person. It's good enough. This is the best I can do. And it only took one of these skeins to do all the brown on the body. Yeah, his tail turned out pretty cute. So let's go do those glamour photos, send them off to Corinne. We're not going to start Baccarat right now. We'll probably start him tonight because I need a little break. But also, I forgot to show you some other stuff that I was making because I was so like, gotta make that. I made another froggy. I've been busy just doing this. Making frogs. And he's got golden eyes. So yeah, I've got to get some videos done and some shorts done. And then the latest sweaters I have made is this little pink one. I made fluoro pink and that turned out quite a bit bigger, but it still fits on the frog. Oh, just a little bit bigger. And then we made another rainbow one. Okay, so we have 1 hour to get a video done for today. I might just get everything ready to make amigurumi sticks, like clean up my desk, put all yarn away, get the glamour photos done, get everything ready, and then when I get home from picking up the girls, I'll do a little bit of housework, feed them, and yeah, then I'll do the amigurumi sticks tonight. And then we might just have to wait till tomorrow to post another video. So yeah, we're going to be a little bit behind this week, but we had to get the horse done, and now we have to get a second horse done. But when we do the second horse, we can probably make a video there. And then we can, once we've done 2 horses, we can probably do a pattern review. But I would say Corinne will probably want to pick up these horses by the weekend. So yeah, we could get that filmed. But yeah, I'll get the amigurumi stuff ready. And then at least, like, yeah, I can just craft tonight. And then tomorrow we can film like the pattern review video once we get the second horse done. So Corinne has read my message. She hasn't replied back, but I'll send the photos of the finished horse and hopefully she's happy with him. Okay, I'll probably see you right before I've got to go get the girls, showing you a beautiful clean table. Let's pray. Here is a look at my craft table before I clean it up. We have stuff everywhere from the horses and the froggies. And boom. We're ready to film the amigurumi stick tutorial. And of course, my little doggies want to be with me, and the kitty cat. Meow. Okay, it's early evening and I fed everybody, fed myself, got everything ready to make the amigurumi sticks. But we're going to get out this, got this from Temu. It's supposed to be like an overhead light. I had one before, but then it just, the phone was too heavy for it and it just flopped, and then the light part of it broke, and then the cable came out of the light and you couldn't turn the light on anymore. So I'll get this all sorted out, and then I hope it is what I think it is, and then I've got to find a PowerPoint for the light. I know there's 2 lots of PowerPoints in here and it's pretty clean now, so I should be able to get to one of them. Okay, I have all the pieces and 0 instructions and this thing, but I thought it was supposed to be like a, like had a little stand and then it sits over the head, but I think it clamps. I'm not sure. I'll have to check out the listing. Okay, I figured it out. So it's like this overhead stand. This was that weird folded up thing. It was the bottom of the stand. Ta-da! Can you see? So now I just need to find the PowerPoint. Then we can get the light on. I'm back. It's just me and Frankie. And I found the PowerPoint, but I had to destroy the whole room to get to it. And so then I was all hot and sweaty, and then I went and had a shower, and then I put everything back. So let's take a look. Okay, here's the setup. So it looks pretty good. It's plugged in, and the PowerPoint is all the way back there, like in that corner. So I had to take all this crap out. I looked all down here through all the paints. There's all paints down there, all the crap. There is no PowerPoints until that corner. That's it. And I think there might be some behind my yarn wool. So yeah, look, it works. Where's the little thingamajig? Okay, boop. Ta-da! And then we could put the phone up here. La 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 la. And so now I can film my video. Hooray, finally. Well, hello friends, welcome to Wednesday. The day is already getting on. It's nearly 11 o'clock and I haven't done a lot. I was waiting for my partner to go to work because it's easier to film when he's just not here. Like when he's here, you're worried about somebody walking in. Not that he does, but you know there's someone else in the house. And so yeah, it's just more comfortable to talk once he's gone. Here's my little table set up. So I ended up filming the amigurumi stick tutorial last night. I thought it was going to be a quick thing, but I ended up doing this whole like comprehensive how to make amigurumi sticks. I think it should do okay. Like I don't think a lot of people are searching for it, but if they do, there is not many videos about it. So that's a good niche to go into, because if something should happen and lots of people start searching, you're going to be one of the few videos on it. So I'll give you a quick look at what we made. I made these cute Halloween ones. And then I'm really happy with all these butterflies. a bit of bling bling, and this color bottom. I made an orange butterfly. I really love how this turned out. It was inspired by this green and orange bead. And that's the bottoms, is just white. This is my original sticks that I had to make the froggies. I gotta find my purple ones. This turned out better than expected, which is gingerbread men. It feels a little glamorous. Like it's Christmas without the green and red. And then that's the bottoms. And then I really like this one too, which is a real neutral. And the colors are inspired by this top bead here, which has all the florals on it. And the powder blue. So we made all these sticks. How many pairs is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs. And so the video is about an hour and I've been editing it. I forgot to show you this. Lucy's teacher had them make pens. Same things. I think Lucy's teacher is a Temu shopper. I should try and get these little ones. They're like individual bling bling beads. And this is a wooden bead. This is also wood too. But I think the pen topper could be thinner than... Oh, I'm breaking it. Screw it back down. Anyway, Lucy was very proud of this and I like it too. It's a good pen. So yeah, that was another Mother's Day thing that they made. And I love what she chose for me. So after I made these amigurumi sticks, Lucy came in. So I said to them, I'm filming a video, so don't come in when my door is closed. And then my door opened up when I finished filming and Lucy came in and she was like, ooh, look at all the stuff. And of course, like I still had some of these focal beads out. So to get onto the Baccarat horse, we need to put this stuff away. So I got some storage. So I got this one. I really like these boxes. I've been getting them from our cheap shop, Choice. They cost, also coming up in a few weeks, we need to do some taxes. $7.99 each. Not bad. So $15 for the 2 of them. And this sticker peels off pretty easily. And so this is going to put the focal beads in it, because I don't actually have that many focal beads. But the focal beads are quite big, so they're going to fit in there easily. And so yeah, when I clean this up, I wanted to be able to organize everything, because I have organizers for the little beads. I have these little jars, but all this stuff is like still in its original bags, so we want to sort that out. And so this is the same as the pony bead storage, but it should be big enough to put those few colors into. We might even need one more, like one for hexagonals and one for the round large beads. But anyway, we need to get that tidied up a bit. So while I was waiting for my partner to leave the house, I've done a couple loads of dishes. I've done a couple loads of washing. I had this wee smell in the house, which I couldn't find out where it was. And it ended up being, I had to take the cat to the vet on Saturday. I don't think I told you guys. I had to take her on Saturday because she had an abscess like on the back of her leg that had burst. And I just wanted to get it all checked out. So he gave her antibiotics and pain medication, or anti-inflammatory, you know, Nurofen type stuff. It's called Medicam. And then I had put her in the box. I snuck her in the box by putting her little bed in there, and she had weed on the bed. So I found that this morning. I'm like, it's coming from here. Like I thought it was the bath mat, because they have like a little hideout underneath our linen cupboard. I put all their beds under there, so they have like a little den to go into. And she had been sleeping there a lot. Now, since she had her medicine and she's feeling better, she has been my absolute best friend. So last night you saw the clip, she was sitting in my room. Often she doesn't sit with me. She's in love with my partner. But last night she slept on the pillow next to me, like loves me now. So she must be feeling so much better. So yes, So I think I might just take a little break. I want to make a burger for lunch. I'm a bit hungry. It's 11 o'clock. So while that's cooking, that takes about 15 minutes to cook, I will organize these. It shouldn't take long. And then I have an idea for a short with the froggies. I want to do, a short. And I'm going to use AI to sing a little song. And I'm going to do clips of the frogs, like on tiny furniture and in all different positions, possibly in the garden. I think I'm going to steal some of Lucy's furniture from her dollhouse. And of course, we'll be careful that we don't ruin the furniture and we don't get the frogs wet. It has been raining. So I just got stuck out in the garden, like fiddling around a little bit. If you want to see my garden, we'll do a clip while I'm doing those clips of the frogs. But if you want to see my garden and everything I get up to with my garden, because the winter season has just started and I'm very active in the garden for winter because we're in Australia. I'm in a subtropical climate on the Gold Coast and it's very hot. So we typically can only grow a lot of stuff in the winter. So the channel is Beck's 100% Organic Garden. I'll leave a link as well in this description and you can go see what I get up to in the garden. So yeah, I think like all different positions of standing and that. And then so I found some music on TikTok and I've saved it, and it was somebody doing like a loop with a synthesizer, and so the music is in 4 beats, like 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, which I wanted. And then I'm going to use AI to sing a song, and then for each beat we're going to see a different clip of the frogs, and the song's going to be like, I make frogs in tiny sweaters, and now I have frogs in tiny sweaters. So every time there was a beat, there'll be a change of what they're doing, or we might have them in the scene for 2 beats, but it'll be quite, you know, a really good like TikTok kind of short. I've been getting pretty okay views on the frogs, but I think that's just like a fun project that I want to do. And so for the first bit of I Make Frogs will just be the frogs naked in different positions in the garden doing different things. And then and tiny sweaters. So we'll do something with the sweaters, whether we're putting them on hangers or just showing different sweaters. And then now I have frogs in tiny sweaters will be the frogs dressed up in the different outfits on the different beats doing different things. So I don't know if we'll get that done today or tomorrow, but that's an idea I want to do. And then for Baccarat, our other horsey, I want to get his legs and body done today. But it's possible that we can do that this afternoon. Corinne messaged me after I sent her the photos of it finished. She was very happy. She said, I can't wait to show the girls. But I did promise that I was going to start the other horse straight away. So if by the end of the day I can show legs and body done, she'll be happy with that. So we might even put a pause on, I mean, we do want to get some videos uploaded today. I was going to say we might put a pause on editing. We might still have to put a pause on editing the amigurumi video because it's an hour long. So it's quite a long video. So I think we'll just do it properly. And you know, we'll get this video out on the Saturday. We'll just chill. I want to do the videos properly, so when people do start watching playlists and my channel does get popular, we're not going to have like crappy videos in there that are just like obviously made to get a video out. So I will though film intro and outro, take the photos, do the thumbnail for this video now that my partner went to work. So I'm going to start my burger cooking. I'm going to show you what I've been using on the burgers because I think it's fun. This is going to be a long video. These will be long videos of lots of me talking, and you can watch them while you're doing your crafting. So I think that'll be okay. Let me know if you have opinions, but you know, not that many people are watching. But this is what, you know, I love watching Katie, the Celestial Homebody, I watched her 3-hour vlog of her Renaissance fair. No issues, because I was making a frog. And I actually thought while I was watching it, because I thought, oh, it's probably going to be like a couple of hours, like maybe 2 hours. That's typically the longest anyone sort of does. Although sometimes I have trouble uploading if I make it too long. But we got plenty of space on this phone, so we'll see. If we have troubles uploading, we'll keep it shorter. But I watched through last week's vlog and I felt like it was too short, like there wasn't enough detail about what I was doing. But anyway, I watched her 3-hour vlog about her Renaissance fair and I loved it. But yeah, I got about 2 hours in and I was like, oh, this feels like a really long time. Like, how long does this video go for? And it was 3 hours. But I didn't mind because, yeah, I was on a project. I hate having to look for a video to watch. So it's perfect for me, and I hope that it's going to be perfect for you guys who would like to watch this video. Let me know. But I just want to show you how I make these burgers because I made a discovery at Aldi. One sec. Okay, so my partner discovered these from Aldi, Louisiana chicken breast burgers, and they're crispy. And we use the, what are they called? Brioche buns. And we use 1 patty on each. And we get, like 6 to 12 burgers. 12? I've had 2. How many more pieces do we have? Houston, there's been a problem. These 2 are frozen together. So I will reheat those or cook those when we both want a burger. So we both had a burger last night too, so there's about 5 pieces. And yeah, it's just like this, and you just chuck it in the air fryer for 15 minutes and you have a delicious like KFC type piece of chicken to put on your burger. Oh my god, my partner just had to plug this in because it unplugs everything. To air fry 15. Boom. Well, I just heard the beep from the air fryer, so my patty's ready and we'll go get the burger bun ready. This light is not good on my face, but it kept going off while I was packing my thing. I think that's a bit better. But anyway, gonna have lunch and I'm gonna watch the rest of Katie the Celestial Homebody's weekly makes video. Got a little curl there. And yep, then we'll finish packing up this stuff, do the intro, maybe go play with the frogs in the garden, and then we have to get onto the horse. I don't know if we're going to get all this done before I have to do school pickup.
Made this week, but it's something that I added to something that I've made previously.
Okay, that burger was legit delicious and it probably took me 5 minutes to eat. So good. It's like a KFC burger. So the patties have like the very slightest little bit of spice in them. If you don't like spicy, you'll still be able to eat it. Okay, so I have decided while in the 5 minutes while I was eating lunch, we need to do all the filming now while people aren't home, and then we'll make Baccarat tonight when the girls are home and after I've made dinner and all that sort of thing. I think they really only take 3 to 4 hours from start to finish. So we might even just get that done, and then that load is off our shoulders for Wednesday, and I can film whatever I want on Wednesday. So I'm going to get this out of the way so I can film the intro to the amigurumi sticks, and then we'll go out in the garden with the froggies and I'll film for you of me filming the little froggy clips, and we'll just pray that that all comes together too. We could probably even do like a few different kind of songs. So I could do the song that I want to do, and then we could do like a full little video of the froggies in the garden. It's inspired by a lady who makes TikToks of the frogs doing all different things. I'll put her name in and I'll insert a little TikTok here. And so yeah, it's going to be same but different as with everything else. So let's get to work. Alright, we're in the girls' room. And we're still tidying up. So actually I bought this basket with me, but we still got heaps of these. So what could they do in the garden? We've got a little bench seat. Actually, all the outdoor stuff is down here. So we got the pool will be cute. It's a little dusty. We'll give it a tidy up. Here's the table and chairs. We got the outdoor thing. We've got an esky. We've got a swing set. And we've got the barbecue. They could be having a barbecue. How cute. This is from the Bluey dollhouse. Also got the shower and stuff. Toilet. I think we might start with the outdoor furniture. We've got all accessories and stuff in here, like a little mixer. We've got food stuff somewhere. Here's the fridge. I don't know why we got giant ponies in here. Oh gosh. Got giant ponies. Oh, that's the TV. They could even probably do stuff in the dollhouse. And sometimes Barbie shoes fit on them. Oh, here's our little plates and bowls. Maybe we should pack some of those. Whoop. And they can eat food together. Oh, and look, there's a little spoon. Right, I'm going to gather up some stuff. Okay, this is what I've rounded up. I got LOL shoes and Barbie shoes to see what'll fit. And then I found this little chair and stool. So let's go set up the garden. We just gotta hope the dogs don't like come in like dinosaurs, but it could be funny too. Okay, so here's the garden. It's a little bit overcast, which is good. We could even put them in there because when we film, we're gonna be like up close. So it'll be pretty cool. I might try that one to start with. But yeah, there's all different things. We've got a few flowers around. Could use these ones. We've got here. And we've also got those ones. Poor ferns are dying. They would be good too. They got weed sprayed. But we also have some strawberries. So that's all the spots I think would be good. And we've got to watch out for dog poo. Got to get the frogs. Okay, that was adorable. Next. our next location I think should be under here, and I'll put them on the swing set. Okay, I think strawberries should be next, and maybe they have the picnic table out. Did I bring the table? Yes, they can be at the picnic table. Okay, that was seriously a lot of fun, and I got some really beautiful photos, and I think the panning videos will be good. So we could even do the pan. I have frogs, and then photo, sweaters. So we still need to film the sweaters bit, but I'm gonna muck around with that. We've got an hour till we have to get the girls and see how that is. Okay, I'm at the school. I'm about to pick up the kids. I've got 5 more minutes before I have to walk up the stinky hill because it's stinky assembly today and there was no parks even though I got here an hour early. Anyway, I've been messing around and I'm going to show you what I've got so far. So I've got everything. I just need to get glamour photos of the frogs in their sweaters to complete the song. You'll see. I make frogs, 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 and tiny sweaters, sweaters, sweaters. Well, would you believe it's already Saturday, and so I just have a quick update because I've got to get this video actually uploaded. Last week I was totally kicking goals with 4 videos uploaded and made and everything was on schedule, but this week on Wednesday I got called into work and that just threw a spanner into everything because on Wednesday I was going to make the Baccarat horse. So I'm actually going to make the horse while I edit this video. This video ended up being super long anyway. I probably could have made like a daily vlog video, but I also don't want to do that because I want to make this video just a bonus video on a Saturday. So let me know your thoughts if you have any. And I think I'll try and make it like I feel like maybe there was too much detail in this one. So I'll watch it back, see what I think, and we may end up up with a happy medium between the first episode and this episode, so it's not so long. But I don't really want to do daily videos because I feel like that's too much. I have a channel that I follow who does daily videos, and then eventually I stopped watching because it's too much. So I really like the 3 days a week plus the bonus Saturday video, which can be a bit longer, like it could be an hour, hour and a half. And also, like, if you're crafting, it doesn't really matter how long it is, because as I said, it's nice to not have to keep changing. But I got a couple of updates of things that I did on Tuesday night before I knew I had to go to work. And so I made this little cutie. So this is my idea for like axolotls that are like Halloween-y. So I have all these cute little eyes, and so I'm going to do them all grey body with matching eye to fins. This is the loops and knots pattern, which I guess I'll link. And this is our velveteen chenille that you can get online in Australia at Discount Crafts. But yeah, there's lots of different colors. I've also got like a Temu bright green. Can we see? Oh yeah, that one. I've got a dark purple from Temu. I've got a red. So they're all going to have the grey bodies. Turned out super cute. I did do a short on this. So I got one short out this week. And no, I got two. One about the amigurumi sticks and one of this. And yeah, so I do the gills differently just to make it quick and tidy. But they're a really good size, and I sell them for 25 bucks. And I guess I'll do a pattern review after I do a few of these. Also, the amigurumi video, because I got more storage, I filmed so much stuff and I didn't check it as I was filming. I just made the video. So now it's like an hour long, and it's a little bit like there is so much of me opening packaging, which I know can be annoying for some people, like the crinkling. So I'm just trying to cut out as much as I can of that when I'm not talking. So I don't know how that video is going to go. But there's not many videos of people making amigurumi sticks, so that should do all right for a video rankings. And then I made one more thing, which was this itty bitty gummy bear. So I got this pattern. I will link it as well. Pretty sure it's a paid pattern, but it was really good. And this is with that chenille. It's the same as the little loaf cat is made in. But yeah, it was at Spotlight as a seasonal thing. It's supposed to be there again. It's on the website, but it's not at my local Spotlight. And I thought that would be good size. Good size for keychains. But it still took like 40 minutes. I'll have to time myself. Like if it's only 20 minutes, then that's fine. So we'll have to time that, but they'd be cute. And then I can use up that yarn. So that's all the updates. I'm going to watch this back, edit it, get it uploaded right now. And then I have a heap of ideas for quick videos I can make today. While I watch this, I will make the horse. If I finish the horse, by the time I'm finished editing, I will put a tiny clip on the end. Otherwise, you will have to wait till next week. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next week. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you like what you see. And check out these other videos.